How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Dude Ranch DIY. My name is Jake, and today is a special day. Today is what I would almost call a bonus day. If you guys have been watching the news at all, you might have seen that yesterday, what date was it? It was May the 2nd, around 5:30 in the morning, on I-95 in Norwalk, Connecticut, a major collision happened. A semi-truck carrying fuel caught on fire and basically shut down I-95. I-95 is completely closed, both northbound and southbound. It's a major, corridor, obviously, on the East Coast here. A lot of people, including myself, use it to commute to and from work. That's the main road where all the tractor trailers and stuff go. So, to put it lightly, traffic is kind of there are tractor trailers driving on windy back country roads that they have no place whatsoever being. They're ripping down wires. It's creating all sorts of havoc. Long story short, I sat in traffic this morning for about an hour and a half and didn't even make it to work. It got to the point where it was almost stupid, so I decided to just take the day off. I was going to have to leave early anyway for an eye doctor appointment, which I still have later today. So it just didn't make sense for me to go in. So today's a bonus day. I'm hoping to get a whole bunch of stuff done. As you can see, the grass is coming in back here. I don't know if you guys are going to see that video before or after this, but I did a whole lawn renovation video, and the grass is coming in good. I got the sprinkler going right now, but because I've been focusing all my attention on the back new lawn, our front lawn has gotten ignored, and it desperately needs to be mowed. We have lots of tall, stuff popping up. There's a lot of these little maple saplings popping up in everyone's yard this year. I put down fertilizer, and I also have some weed killer, broadleaf weed killer that I'm going to spray out of the boom sprayer. I'm hoping after I mow the lawn. So since I haven't mowed the lawn yet today, this year, the first thing on the docket to do today is I got to do the yearly maintenance, oil filter, hydraulic filter, top everything off in the Scag 52-inch walk-behind mower, and then we can get to cutting the grass. So our little two-story barn here doesn't get all that much attention on the channel because it's not really all that interesting. We just keep a bunch of yard tools and the lawnmower, snow blower, power washer, that kind of stuff in here. But here is my Scag 52-inch walk behind. It is covered with a bulk bag, but it needs maintenance. It's dirty, it needs a bath, and it needs, its yearly maintenance, grease and everything, whatnot. So let's get that done. Haven't started this thing up since the fall, but I believe I put ethanol-free gas in it. And did I shut off the fuel? Yes, I did. So, might take a couple pulls. We're gonna get it started up, just pull it out, and then we'll do the service. Fired up, first pull, did not skip a beat. This old girl, she's a workhorse. Filter could use a good blowout, I'd say. Yuck. So I did a new spark plug and air filter on this weed whacker last year, so I'm curious to see how it starts up. I have not started it yet this year, so let's see. Not bad. Sweet. I'd say that thing's good to go. Just got to run to Napa to get the oil filter and some 10W30. All right, just picked up all the goodies. Got a case of Lucas Oil products, red and tacky grease, filter, new little flex funnel, oil. They had to order the air filter for the mower, and I also got some roll pins for these 3-point hitch bushings, as well as spare ones for the excavator teeth. They had to order those. Good as new. Almost. Online it says with the oil filter changed, it should take 1.5 to 1.7 liters of oil. So I got a 1,000 milliliter container here. We'll fill it up all the way and then halfway. Got my handy dandy new little flexible funnel. All right, there's 1,000. Start out at 500. For correct oil level, do not turn cap on threads. And yeah, we are right at the full mark. Try it one more time. And of course, it's going to go down a little when it fills up the oil filter when we start it. So it makes sense that it's just above. That's just the hours that I've put on it since I've had it. I put that hour meter on when I first got it. All right, well, we kind of got the service half done, I guess. We're waiting on the air filter. I went through and greased the thing. I ended up replacing one of the grease zerks back here that holds the Velkey on. I needed to drill it out and retap the hole, put in a new fitting. And then there's another fitting over here that I replaced with a new one and soaked it down with PB Blaster. So hopefully that frees up the next day or so. I went and filled the front tires with air. I noticed that this one, the grease zerk, is completely gone. It used to be there. It's like broken off in there. So I just ordered 2 new front casters that actually have solid tires. That's what I've been wanting to get anyway for a while. They were pretty cheap, like 65 bucks on Amazon, and they're Scag orange. So those will be in a couple days. We got the whole deck greased up. Check the belt tension. That all looks good. Oil filter, oil change is done, blew out the old air filter. So this thing should be good to mow the lawn at least this one time. So yeah, here we go. Okay guys, you're gonna see here that I'm trying to back the mower down the ramps, and what you can't really see from this angle is that there's that Velkey, the little one-wheeled stand that I stand on, and the machine kind of tows me around. Now that is pinned to the back of it, and I was trying to back it down here without
taking it off, which ultimately was a pretty dumb idea, because you can see here it got stuck going down the step, and the mower just got away from me, slammed me into the back of the wall, and it took me a second to get it back under control. Dumb idea.
All right, now that it ran, I just want to check the oil. Filled up the oil filter. Yep, we're right at full. Finally, let's go mow the lawn. All right, got the lawn all mowed up. I didn't mow the new grass area up here. It's not ready yet. Parked the Scag, it ran good. Took me about an hour. Now my least favorite part, string trimming. All right, guys, I didn't get a chance to let you know what else I got done. I had to run out to my eye doctor appointment. Luckily, everything's going good with the eye, but I got the lawn mowed. I weed whacked, I blew it with the PTO blower. That like went super fast. Then I hooked up the 40-gallon boom sprayer, and I did a tick and broadleaf weed killer application. I mixed the two, pesticides together, or herbicide and pesticide together, went all over the lawn and did the whole border. So that should help kill all the poison ivy and help keep some of the weeds down from encroaching on the lawn. I just got back to the house and I hear the machines running out in the wood yards, so that must mean one thing. Chris is probably out there splitting up wood with the Eastonmade. Let's go check in on him. I was right, he already put a good dent in the pile here. Trying to finish up the rest of this beach. And we got some monster ash that came in the other day. Log pile has been getting bigger. Off camera, I stacked up like, I think 2 whole loads. So this new log pile has been growing, and once we finish splitting up all the stuff that's in front of the Eastonmade, we're gonna start on that old log pile there off to the left. All right, well, we just took a break because the Eastonmade ran out of fuel. Got it all fueled back up. I got nervous. I came to pick up the camera and it was off. And unbeknownst to me, my lovely assistant had shut it off for me. So I got nervous that we didn't get any of that splitting session there. But we made a good dent in it. Chris has a couple more of these little small diameter short logs to cut up. It's like locust and birch. We're basically full over here. If we were to level out the 4 totes, I think they're all gonna be just about full. They maybe need a little bit more, but they're looking good. The goal was to get all this cleaned up. Then you can see we got these big ash rounds here that we'll bust down with the Baumalight mini skid steer and the Eastonmade mini split. And yeah, what do you got to say?
These short lengths are a total pain in the ass.
Yeah, I said that, I think, in the video where I was stacking up the log pile. It's just not worth the time, but like, it's good wood. So what are you gonna do with it? You know, it's like, you know, these little 3-foot pieces, you know, if they were 30 inches in diameter, that would be one thing.
Right.
But
I mean, you're still getting like 2 to 3 pieces out of each of these. It's just sucks having to get in the excavator, out of the excavator, mark it, do this, do that.
okay, how about this? How about one of us sits in the excavator and one of us marks these last couple, so you're not hopping up and down like a 3rd grade gym class.
Yeah, all right.
Okay? All right, let's do that. All right, we got another load of maple coming in here. There's some oak on the bottom, he said. Looks like some pretty decent stuff. There's some crotches in there, but not a ton. And there we have it. Load number 2 in the smaller truck. This is some smaller stuff. Well guys, I forgot to film an ending to this. You know what to do. Hit all the buttons. We'll see you on the next one.